It's really interesting how much data there is kind of embedded in web pages, and the needs for organizations to get hold of that data. But how you do that kind of ethically and well, especially when organizations don't necessarily want it stripped out of those web pages, that's the bit that that we need to discuss, and we need to find better ways of moving forward with. There are lots of places where, if companies could get their heads together and organize themselves, they could share information much more openly and much more widely with each other. And currently we're locked into this kind of situation where companies think that the data that they have needs to be protected from others, and that letting other people see it would be disadvantageous to them. So that means we're in a bit of an arms race around protecting data versus wanting to get hold of it. So there are a bunch of things that we really expect from organizations who say that they're ethical. One is to be open about some principles that you might have. Another is to embed that into the practice of how you work. But then to build trust with people and organizations that you're dealing with, there's a lot around not just transparency, but also enabling people to have an input into what you do and what you don't do. And having some of that external accountability, I think, is the thing that really levels up a company from saying they're ethical to actually having that ethicalness embedded into what they do. What I think is interesting around the collection of data from the web in the way that we've been talking about today is that it really signals where better data flows would help the economy to work better, would enable organizations to make more informed decisions. But how we get there to a place where that data is flowing well is, I think, the biggest challenge.